Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. I almost wasn't gonna make this video. I was on my way out and I forgot that it was the first, and I've been feeling like shit because I've been wanting to make more videos. It's just I haven't been making them, and I'll be at work thinking of stuff, and like an idea will come up, and I'll be, oh, I can't wait to go home and make a video. But the truth of the matter is, this month has been really stressful for me. I've just been dealing with a lot of stress, and I haven't really been playing too much video games. I I haven't. Sorry. Yeah, I just haven't been playing games, and I haven't been caring. I guess about video games this month because that's how stressful it's been. It's not that you know, I, it's not that I don't love them or I don't love it. I love playing RPGs, and I still love collecting. I went to see Trader the other day, and anytime I go to a store, I'm still hunting and looking. I did do some pickups this month, but as far as game playing was, I haven't really, like, every now and then I've been playing, but haven't really dived into anything, which is sad. It's just too much shit. My car broke down. I had to get a new car. Finding a new car, shit between me and my wife, fucking up and down, up and down. I'm going through a lot of stress right now with my two kids, and one of them's in school, and they're both awesome kids. It's just having two kids is a lot of work, and can be stressful sometimes, and the whole, just being a grown up is fucking what I'm trying to say. Um, so yeah, I haven't been playing video games mainly because I've been too stressed out thinking about shit. Like, even when I do play, it's just been like mindless, level grinding type things. Like, I don't really care about story progression, and I don't know if it's the game's fault or if it's just me. Because lately, the last few games, I haven't felt the stories at all. The last really good emotional game I was playing that I was moved, I was enthralled in the story, was the PSP version of Persona 3, and that was a like it the game, like, graphically the game was beautiful, but it didn't have the animated cutscenes. The way the story were told was like kind of like a graphic novel, or a visual novel, where it's just two static images and voice acting, and that even that simple thing, because in the PS2 version it's there's anime cutscenes and all that, which I want to replay it, that version, just to see the difference. But the PSP version, I fell in love with. I was addicted to that. I wanted to play that. I spent like 190 hours playing Persona 3. I didn't want to beat it because I loved it so much. I haven't played a game that good since then. Maybe Valkyria, whatever, Chronicles, but I shelved that because it had flaws in my opinion. It The battles are taking too long, and if you die, it usually takes more than one try. Well, maybe not for me, but yeah, more than, I'm not that great. More than one try at the battle, and it takes over an hour to beat. And if you die at the very, like, 40 minutes into a battle, you don't want to do it right. Like, so having to play that game and having a family and kids and all that, it's like, that's why I shelved that, and I don't know if it's these newer games are just not doing it for me, because I like gameplay, don't get me wrong, that's important to me, but it's like a, like, 70-30, well, no, it's like a 60-50 thing with it. It's like I play 60% for story and, like, 50% for gameplay. It's pretty equal, but I like the story aspect of it a little bit more. I grew up being a writer. I loved reading. Writing was always a hobby of mine, is what I meant. I'm not like a professional writer by any means, and I love reading. I've been a I've been obsessed with books since I was a kid, like fourth grade, fifth grade. I love reading books. So I love stories. I love story. I love film. I love, So when I play a video game, yes, it's, I love gameplay and being a kid again and playing video games. But I also am looking for a really fantastic story, and I think that's also plays a major role into why I haven't been playing video games lately. I start playing these RPGs, and it takes a while for me to figure out that I'm not liking a game, but it pisses me off because I've invested like 6 hours, 10 hours, 11, 15, 20 hours sometimes into a game, and then it ends up not. I end up forcing myself to finish it, playing playing something I don't really enjoy, and then just finishing it, and meanwhile it takes forever for me to beat because I don't really want to play it. Persona 3 was an awesome game all around, and I don't know, man. And another thing I wanted to talk about was I'm gonna get to my pickups. I'm just doing a little rant why I don't make videos that much lately. It's not that I don't want to. I've just been stressed, guys, and I don't want to make every video like a touchy-feely fucking intimate moment. I want my life to be private. So I just, instead of venting on camera, I'll keep it to myself and just. But that's why, guys. It's just I'm just stressed out, and being a grown up, I got a lot on my plate, but I'm handling it kind of well. Everything's under control. I'm good money wise. Things are looking up. I got my new car, stuff like that. I've been trying to get less pissed, but even though I don't act out, I still get pissed off. So even though I'm not becoming like I have a bad temper, so even though I'm not lashing out or expressing myself anymore, I'm still getting just as pissed, which is not cool because I can feel it in my face, and like I think I get like high blood pressure. I had to come home and calm down, and making this video is helping a lot. So that's cool. Before I can go back out on the road and run errands. But another thing I wanted to talk about was new 3DS games, RPGs at least, because I haven't really been playing many other 3DS games. I don't think any, besides RPGs. It seems like every game that's coming out now for the 3DS has been made to hold everyone's hand, and they're making it super duper easy for anyone to pick up an RPG and beat it. And that's a good and bad thing in my opinion. It's good because they're trying to attract more people to the genre, I guess. Well, more people to the game, because RPGs are shunned upon usually, but they're trying to make it so no work or effort have to go into playing the game to enjoy it. You can just you can be a fucking retard and pick it up and play it and beat it these days. I mean, I can turn off the fucking encounter rate completely and not worry about fucking random encounters. I can just level grind later or something, which is cheating in my opinion. You can change the difficulty any point in the game. Like, let's say you get stuck at a boss and you can lower the difficulty to beat him. That's cheating in my opinion. What else have they made that's like super fucking easy? It's just all I've noticed with Shin Megami Tensei 4, Bravely Default. I don't know about Pokemon. I don't remember. What else? What other 3D? Oh, Fire Emblem. You can change all the that's becoming. It seems like it's becoming the norm, and yeah, if I can always keep it difficult, but now that the option's there, it's like, and in most cases everyone's cheating now and beating these and I don't know if I like that. I know it's maybe I'm being a little whiny or it's a ridiculous thing to let something like that bug me about video games. They're supposed to be fun and they're supposed to be enjoyable, and especially with this genre, it's my favorite genre of games. It's Japanese RPGs is my fucking shit. And I would love if more people loved them, but they don't. Even diehard RPG fans don't really like JRPGs. You know, a lot of my friends are Western RPG fans and stuff. So I should be happy that the companies are making an effort to get like a newer fan base, a younger, keeping the genre alive by making the games so less of a pain in the ass. Like fucking Wild Arms 1 was, a pain in the ass to beat. Breath of Fire 3, any game before the 3DS basically, or before the PS3 even, because I haven't played many RPGs on the PS3, but any game, from the RPG up until the PS2, I'm excluding the PS3 because I've only completed 2 RPGs for that system, and that's Dark Souls Demon Souls. I'm sorry, Demon Souls and Final Fantasy 13, which I love, by the way. But I don't know too much about that. But any RPG from going on from Nintendo to fucking the PS2, they're kind of hard. They're difficult. They take a while to beat. If you got stuck, especially back then there was no internet, so it took a lot of effort to beat and to figure out things, and when you got to the end, Cloud was fucking level 99. You had all these fucking limit breaks because you fucking earned it, and it was a big deal because how the encounter rate's crazy high in JRPGs, and Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2 getting all the fucking 108 stars of destiny, and the fucking encounter rate in those games are crazy, and getting high level, you had a sense of pride, like, yeah, fuck yeah, I beat fucking Suikoden 1 and 2 perfectly. I beat fucking Final Fantasy Tactics, the first one, fucking awesome. Nowadays it's like, have you just, hey man, have you played Bravely Default? Oh yeah, I beat it already in a couple of days too, because they're that easy. I like it, but I dislike it more. That's basically what I'm trying to say about that. Feel free, if you disagree with me, leave a comment. I'm not trying to call people. It's not like I hate the fucking people that turn the left, like different. I'm not talking shit about them at all. I don't hate them. It's just a fucking. I just don't know if I'm a fan of it, but to each its own, I guess. But feel free, if you disagree with me or if you agree with me, leave a comment. I would like to know you guys' views, and more of you should comment. Please. I like reading comments. I try to reply to them as much as I can, or at least like them or something. Most of the time I YouTube on my phone. I don't like using my laptop. I'm lazy. I like laying down on my fat ass and looking at my phone. So that's, if I don't leave a comment, it's because I don't know how to navigate YouTube on my phone that well. But that's that. But moving right along to February's pickups. It's not much. It's only 4 games. One of them you already know because I did an unboxing of it not too long ago. And but I did get 3 other games. 2 of them were a gift for Valentine's Day. I got a gift card for Amazon for my wife, which was awesome. And then another one I ended up ordering because I was buying phone cases. I got a new phone, and I was buying phone cases, and I wanted to get another game, so I got it. And so I'm gonna go with, it's 2 DS games and 1 PSP game and a 3DS game, which you guys probably already know what it is. And the first one is a game it's been on my radar. I wanted to have it just for completion purposes. I'm trying to get as many PSP RPGs, JRPGs or RPGs as possible. Or not. If I find like a game, I don't know if there's even action games that I do want, but I've been thinking about getting into visual novel games, and I think there's a few for the PSP. So I like collecting for the PSP, and I think I want to broaden my collection. I just want to, because frankly, looking through Amazon for PSP games that I don't own is tough now. Well, these JRPGs, because I own a lot of them, most of them. So it's getting to the rare pickings now. I think I need to get into Disgaea, even though I don't plan on playing those games anytime soon. But I might have to because I'm missing that. I don't have half minute like a lot of the Access and like NIS games I don't have, but I might just get into it just to because I like getting PSP games. I love collecting for it, so just to continue doing it. And I will try the games out. I don't just buy games just to put on my shelf and look pretty. I plan on playing all these games. But this speaking of Access, this next game is an Access game, and it's Ragnarok Tactics. It didn't get too many good reviews, but like I said, I wipe my ass with reviews because they're just other people's opinions, and people's taste varies, and a lot of people don't like Union. I love it, or Riviera. I fucking love it. I forget one of the games that's hated on a lot, and it's like one of my favorite games. Fuck, I don't know, but yeah, I don't go by reviews because I usually like I guess quote unquote crappy games, whatever, and I end up liking them or whatever. So I'm looking forward to playing this. It's a tactical RPG, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with tactical RPG. I don't see how they can suck. They're really, if they stay true to the genre, it's hard to make a shitty tactical RPG. If you know of any shitty tactical RPGs, feel free to leave a comment below. I might do a video on some of the best, or just talk about tactical RPGs in general, because I think they're some of the most addicting, and if it's made well, like real RPG shit, you got to know your shit to beat these games. At least I don't know about the 3DS games now. They're going to be coming out like Fire Emblem, because you can change all the difficulties, but the challenges are always there from any tactical RPG that I've ever played. And on the gameplay level, it's fucking awesome. Stories, I haven't, they're all kind of the same, army, war, and kind of like soap opera, fucking plot lines and stuff, hard to follow. But it's one of my favorite genres, so expect a video just on tactical RPG soon. And this video is it's running at 17 minutes. I'm ranting. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna post it. I'm making a long one this time, guys. It's been a while, but yeah. So I got Ragnarok Tactics. Looking forward to playing it. This next game was the first DS game I've ever played. My friend, when the DSs came out for the first ones, he got it, and he's like, "Hey, check this out." I just dinged the fucking box to Bravely Default. He got it, and he's like, check it out, it's really awesome, da 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 da. And the game that he had was Trauma Center Under the Knife by Atlas. And I was like, ooh. And I played it, and I'm like, oh, this game's kind of neat. It's kind of gimmicky with the fucking touchpad. Back then, I was against the DS. I wasn't a fan. The touchpad thing was, I'm a controller, I was like, oh. But now, I love the DS and 3DS. And I wanted to go back and really sit down and play this. It's not an RPG, but it's made by Atlas, which is still cool, and yeah, and just looks like a really neat game, really fun, and then was really happy. I found it real cheap too on Amazon for like $8 or something complete, and then I was like, oh, there's a part 2, so I went back and ordered part 2 online on that through Amazon, and this one's brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap and all that. So yeah, looking forward. I'm real curious. I'm wondering if the stories are just bland and dumb, or there's actually like, I wonder if there's a real story behind the gameplay in this, or if it's just based on if it's just really relying on the surgical simulation aspect of it. But looking forward to diving into these games after I beat some of the fucking games I'm playing now. This one being one of them, and that's Bravely Default. Got a little dent now and there, but whatever. I'm gonna talk about this game a little bit because Carta and another viewer were like looking forward for your first impressions, and I never got to playing the game long enough. I'm still like that. I'm not even in the I don't know if it's like the game's done in chapters, but I'm still in the intro. Like I but my characters are leveled up pretty sick. Like and I'm I haven't been changing the difficulty. The only thing I have been cheating with because I'm leveled up really high is I turn the encounter rate off when it gets to a point where like I just want to fucking I want to make progress. I think I've earned the right. I leveled up a lot. I got good equipment on my characters and stuff like that, and I got like spells and stuff. So when I'm just looking for all the treasure and all that, yeah, I turn the encounter rate off. So whatever. But my first impressions, I'll do it right now, real quick. It's a beautiful game. I love the visually. I love the graphics. And I'm not like really a graphics whore, but it is a beautiful game. Especially, it's one of the few games where it looks good in 3D. Not all the time, like the static image, like cutscenes where it's just two static photos and they're talking. It doesn't look great there, obviously, and it doesn't need to because it doesn't serve a purpose when that's happening. But when you're in the towns, and it pans out when you don't move or anything, and you turn on the 3D, it's fucking beautiful. And then like the world map, it looks beautiful. The battles, it looks cool and stuff, but when you move around too much, I wish I don't know, sometimes, but overall, it's a beautifully looking game. The music is beautiful, fantastic. The story isn't really grabbing me. It starts off fantastic with this dramatic fall and all that, but I think they're adding too much gameplay in my opinion, and by too much gameplay, it kind of feels like it's overloaded with shit that keep you from thinking about what's going on in the fucking game, your purpose for fucking playing the game, for making progress in the story, and that's I think what's happening is you got to worry about fucking building your town, you got to fucking trading shit with your friends online, and fucking this and that and this, and then you're like, oh yeah, and then you I like how you can always tell what you need to do, because that's one thing about old RPGs I can't fucking stand, is when you don't know where the fuck to go or what to do. There on the bottom screen, this little fairy that you guys can't probably see is there, and she has like a bubble or something that tells you where you should go, or a suggestion or something, which I like. It's just you know like I'll be doing a bunch of shit and then I read that, I'm like, oh yeah, there is a story that I have to fucking finish. So yeah, I have mixed feelings about this. Real mixed feelings. The battle system's fantastic though. It and oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh shit. Hold on. I'll just have to call her back. It's my mom. I'm not gonna start over just because whatever. My videos are never professional, anyways. So if you watch them, all right. But back to, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, I mean, story-wise, it's like it starts off dramatic, which I liked, and then the story becomes secondhand as opposed to gameplay, and it just feels like, for younger people, it's great, but I was hoping for a dramatic, really dramatic filled game. Maybe it picks up later on, I don't know. I have to play it. Comparing it to Four Heroes of Light, I think that's where I was going before I got interrupted, was it's a lot better than Four Heroes of Light, but I still like Four Heroes of Light a lot, and I kind of miss it. I was kind of bummed out that I shelved it just to play this, because I was actually I kind of was playing that a lot more. I was enjoying it a lot more, but this is a better game. Obviously, it's just weird. It's really weird. I'm a weird guy. I'm a weird gamer or whatever. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Bravely Default. Also, before I started playing this, like I shelved, Final Fantasy IV Heroes of Light. Before I started playing this, I popped in. I was cleaning my PSP and like organizing my PSP games, and I came across a game that I want to play because it's one of the last games in this series that I'm a big fan of. It's the Department Heaven games, and the game is Gunneer. It's a tactical RPG, and it's from what I read, it was just a straightforward tactical RPG. Where opposed to their other games, they were kind of mixing different genre, like kinds of JRPGs. Like Riviera was a visual novel, or like a point and click RPG kind of game. Um, Yija Union. I'll never pronounce that fucking name right. Yija Union. I feel retarded every time I say it, but yeah, Yija Union was mixing like card-based games with tactical RPGs. Knights in the Nightmare was bullet hell / tactical RPG, which sounds weird, but it's actually a really awesome game. All those games I loved when they didn't really do so great review-wise. Union is one of my favorite PSP games. It's really addicting if you get it. If you take the time and learn it, it's an awesome game. The same goes for Knights in the Nightmare, but that game was just almost too weird, but it was still an awesome game. It was hard as fuck too. Gunneer, I actually I popped it in before I started playing Bravely Default, and I was like, fuck, I can't do this. I want to play Bravely Default. I just spent fucking $55 on it. I want to play it. But Gunneer blew me away. The first battle, I was like, I can, and I didn't even like, I that's the first battle. There's so much shit that I didn't even dive into. So I think that might be my next game, which sadly it looks like Four Heroes of Light might be shelved a little longer. I don't know. But I'm looking. I almost did a first impression of that, but that game is awesome so far. I highly recommend that any Department Heaven game. If you want to get into the series, I would play them in order so you can see how each game gets better and better. They're really awesome. Expect a video on that. I'm just waiting to complete Gunneer, which I've been saying I've been wanting to do a video on the Department Heaven game since I started YouTubing, and I think it's been like a year or something, which is crazy. But yeah, so I ranted for long enough. I made up for any lost time that I didn't have, that I didn't provide for the month, in my opinion. This is like going on for 27 minutes, 28. And yeah, I got to run a bunch of errands. I was going to clean my car and stuff, wash it myself because I want to, and listen to some music and relax, and then probably do some game playing later. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, man, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Any new subscribers? I haven't even checked if I have any new ones. I might do that now. Thanks for, listening to me rant for fucking 28 minutes. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to like the video, that's cool. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, till next time, have a good day.